A few of us have played a bit of the recently released Doraemon Story of Seasons in between other games, so having reached the second month, we've compiled some important things to keep track of for your first month or so of the game. You can also find my written version of this post on ladiesgamers.com. So, one of the first things to take notice of is the shop hours, and I've made a post detailing those which I'll link in the description. They have different opening hours from the usual Story of Season games. Also remember that on festival days the shops won't open. You can check your calendar in the menu with the minus button. Aside from ensuring you have enough money to buy new seeds, the first thing to save up for would be a backpack upgrade or two. That can be bought from the general store. Another thing to buy early is the bug net, which also is bought at the general store. You can catch bugs for selling, but keep your honeybees in storage. In summer, you can use the honeycombs that appear in the right top side of your farm to make a beehive at the Carpenters, which you will then place your honeybees in. While you might not have much aside of foraged goods to eat until you upgrade your home and buy cookware, there is another way to restore stamina. Nobody can nap anywhere outside for at least 1 hour at a time. Each hour of napping restores 10 stamina. You can nap until the nearest hour, so even a half-hour rest could still give you points. So if, like me, you planted far too many crops, there's still a chance to water the rest of them with some nap time. You can stay up past midnight, but you can't nap after that. If you stay up until 6 AM, you'll pass out and be at the doctor's clinic until noon. Once you return to the doctor's clinic, your stamina will return to full. Fishing uses up no stamina, so once you're done with the farm chores, you can fish to your heart's content. Head up the mines next to the waterfall to unlock the mines and get your pickaxe. Of course, it's doing that thing where you have to go back and talk to the person to actually be given the pickaxe. In the mines, you can dig up ores, fossils, and junk. With ores, you can upgrade your tools with the Carpenters. Unlike other games, the upgrades are instant, so you don't have to wait for a rainy day. We recommend to upgrade your pickaxe and watering can first. This is because the upgrades allow you to do more at once, or when it's a pickaxe, it hits the harder spots. One idea that I totally haven't ripped off anyone because Stardew Valley conditioned me to forget that I could save scum, is to save when you enter a floor of a mine, find where the hole is, and then load your old save so that you can just go straight to that hole or piece you want. Which you'll definitely want to do because sometimes you can dig up the whole floor before you find the exit. At the Carpenters, you can have him build furniture of different styles. Check his store to see what you like, as you might need to keep weeds or fossils for different sets. Junk pieces are also used to make phonographs, so don't sell all of them just yet. Normally in a game like this I would build the silos first, but they require gold pieces. Instead I focused on building a stable. You can cut trees you find out in the forest way for materials. Once it was finally complete, the day after I headed into West Natura and was given a horse by Ram. The only care a horse needs being brushed and talked to. This saves plenty of time making your way around town, which you need for napping. Although one of the earliest gadgets you can get is fast travel, you still do need the horse to participate in next year's horse racing festival. Unless you've managed to hit gold yet, I'd recommend the house upgrade so you can start cooking sooner than later. Also, I'm not sure about it, but whenever he's building something he seems to only operate on business days, so it takes longer than you'd expect. Once you have an animal or two, make sure to check the notice board every couple of days, as this will show you the weather for the day and one after. And you don't want to leave the animals out in the rain, or have to run all the way back to put them in the barn because, for instance, you just started mining before the rain started. If you check your stamp collection in the menu, you'll find one is to be a little friendly with each villager. This can easily be done just by talking to them every time you pass them, only needing to go out of your way for a few people. The reward for that is a farm decoration, but it helps highlight how important it is for the game. Many things you can unlock require you to have certain friendship levels with the villagers, especially the mayor, as he has taken a few of Doraemon's gadgets. If you're having trouble finding someone, open the map in the minus menu. One of my last couple tips are that Nobi makes an annoying noise every time he uses a tool, so I swiftly decided to turn the voice volume down in the menu completely. As there is no English voice acting, it's not much of a loss. Certain crops, such as grass and wheat, need to be harvested with a scythe. Make sure to be extremely careful with that, as you can destroy the growing crop if you happen to use your tool on the same spot again. The game does have an autosave, however you aren't prompted to save at any point, so you must do it yourself. Make sure to save every couple of days, at least in case you really mess up, or just turn it off without thinking. That's all for now. My next video will be a really basic information on Nintendo Switch family membership and frequently asked questions, and currently I don't have any reviews planned. See you next time.